Hello, you are welcome back to my channel. It's a pleasant to have you here, and this is Tom's Kitchen. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I make this delicious soup. So on my table, I have some ingredients. In a plate, I have rosemary, cloves, and then coriander, and habanero pepper, 2 large onions. I add one to the plate, and I have 2 tomatoes, and that's my spice blend, which are natural spice blend. It's on my page, so you can check on my page to see how I do it. I have basil and then Maggi herb, and that is palm nut base. And that is my deer meat, which I grill. I have the video also on my page, so you can check on my page for that video. And I have some okras. So these are the ingredients that I'll be using to make this delicious soup. At this moment, I cut in the vegetables, which I will be blending. After cutting it, I put it in a blender and add some amount of water to it, and I will continue to blend it till it's smooth. In a saucepan, I add my deer meat, and then followed with the blended ingredients. I add some water to the blender and I raise it and pour it on the meat. At this moment, I add basil, followed with the Maggi herb, These are all natural spices and they are very healthy. And I followed with the blend, natural spices, some salt to taste, and I stir it. After stirring it, I cover it and bring it to the fire and bring it to a boil. So I put the stove on a high heat. After 10 to 15 minutes, I open it and give it a quick stir once again. After stirring, I close it for it to cook again. And after that, I start to mix my palm fruit base. So I have a bowl on my table, and this is how the palm fruit looks. So I bring it in a bowl. I heated some water with my water heater and I pour it on the palm base. Because with the warm water, it helps it to mix very well. And I keep stirring till everything is well combined. When it's too thick, I add more water to it and set it aside for about 5 minutes. After that, I checked on the meat and it has steamed very well. So at this moment, I will pour the palm base that I mixed on the meat. After pouring it, I stir it and I add the left onion and the left tomatoes to it. And after adding it, I realized that my soup is too thick, so I add more warm water to it. I will list the ingredients and the exact amount of water and the ingredients that I use at the comment section. So at this moment I stir it again for everything to be well combined. And this is the lightness of the soup that I want. And I want to tell you that with palm soup, it has to be light, and when it's cooked, it becomes thick on its own. That's the nature of it. So at this moment, I cover it and allow it to boil. After some minutes, it starts to boil. So I open it and I bring out my ladle. And I want to show you, you could see that there is oil popping up at the surface of the soup, and there is a lot of foam at the surface. So this moment I close it halfway. I did not cover it fully. I close it halfway for it to keep cooking. After some time, I open it again to check on the soup, and you could see that the bubbles or the foaming, it's reducing now. So this tells you that your soup is halfly cooked. So I bring out the veggies, which is the onion and then the one tomato, and then I blend it. So at this moment I don't want to add any water to the blender, so I fetch some of the soup into the blender to blend the vegetables, and after blending it I pour it into the soup. And this is the moment I add my okra to it, and I cover it halfly to continue cooking. At this time I reduce the fire to a medium heat. I check back on the soup, and you could see from the video that now there is no bubbles or foam at the surface. It's only left with oil. So this tells you that the soup is ready. Someone who asks, why is it that there is a lot of oil at the surface of the soup? It's because of the palm fruit. Because the palm fruit is what we use for the red oil. So palm fruit has oil, and that's why there is oil on the surface of the soup. At this moment you can give your girl a credit if you like the video by clicking on the liking button. So let's serve the soup with some fufu. If you like the video, you can click on the liking button. You can follow me on Instagram, and I'm also on YouTube. That is Tom's Kitchen Welt. It spells W-E-L-T. And by doing that, you can have my videos whenever I uploaded a new video. With the fufu, I have a video on my page of how to make your own fufu, so you can search for it and watch it. So see you on my next video.